Welcome back, week number 2 of season 2 of the Video Freak Show. I am your host, Freakmaster Roth. Let's talk about the aftermath of the death of Osama bin Laden. Al Qaeda surprised the hell out of me. They actually acknowledged that he was dead and didn't try to play it off like, oh, he's not dead. Oh, no, he's right here. You just can't see him. They acknowledged that bin Laden had been killed, and they said, hey, United States, we're coming after you. Duh, we know what's going to happen. What I found interesting was that in the stuff that they took from bin Laden's evil lair, you know, from computers and flash drives and CDs and DVDs and whatever, you know, tons of stuff was confiscated from his evil lair. Coming up this September. And they were talking about they were going to attack trains in the United States. And they don't know exactly where or how they were going to do it. And they said that these are not final plans. So we don't know if they're going to try to go through with that or if they're going to try to do something else. But I would assume it's going to happen. They also said that bin Laden had a support network in Pakistan. Really? Duh. He'd been there how long? Stupid. Of course he had a support network in Pakistan. If any of you follow my Facebook page, the night that they announced that he was dead, I said, Pakistan, you got some splaining to do. I want to talk about the PlayStation Network. As of April 19th, 2011, they realized that the PlayStation Network had been hacked, and they shut down the entire network. For those of you who don't know, the PlayStation Network is free. It is free for anybody as long as you have a PlayStation 3. Unlike Xbox 360, where you have to pay every month to be able to play online. So yeah, I use the PlayStation Network. They shut down the network, and it's been down almost a month. I don't pay to use the network. I get that. But I am constantly feeding into Sony's pocket, buying their video games, buying downloadable maps for Call of Duty, downloaded a video of Richard Jennings, probably my favorite comedian of all time. Things like that. I'm always feeding into Sony's pocket. So no, I may not pay for the network, but I'm always paying them. So what is Sony going to do for me for time lost from the PlayStation Network? But I can't play games. I can't do anything. Anything had to do with online anyways. So here's what Sony said they're going to do. They're going to give us a welcome back package. This welcome back package is basically PlayStation Plus. Now what PlayStation Plus is you pay for this service. You get extras for paying for this service with PlayStation Plus. What do you get in PlayStation Plus? Well, let me tell you. You get early access to beta test games. I get to pay with PlayStation Plus. I get to pay to work for them to beta test games to tell them what's wrong. Great. You also get to demo full games for 1 hour because you can download full games. But I get to test them for an hour. And then I can turn on automatic updates. I don't get it. You know, I don't want to do any of that stuff. I could care less about any of that stuff. Let me download a free movie or two. Let me download some free songs. I got it. Why don't you pay for my Netflix that I haven't been able to use for a month because your network is down? Just saying. You know, I try to tell a story about something that's happened in my life, and that's my goal in every episode here in season 2. So I've decided to talk about things that are my fears. And I'm not going to tell you everything that's my fear because that's just opening a big door for you guys just to come scare the shit out of me. I have a big fear of speed. I don't like going too fast. I have a fear of flying. I've only flown once round trip. Don't know if I'd ever do it again. Here a few years ago, I was in Fort Myers Beach, Florida, and I was going to go see my then girlfriend who was in Manhattan, Kansas. I took a flight out of Tampa, Florida, and I was flying from Tampa to Houston across the Gulf of Mexico. For my first flight, that was smart. From Houston to Kansas City, Missouri. And the only reason I took this flight is because I was in love. Here we go about that love thing again. Anyways, I was in love. And I wanted to see her. I wanted to spend time with her. And I even said then, I must be in love with her. I'm going to get on a fucking airplane. So I got on the airplane, and I'm on a big jumbo jet. And I don't know why I took the window seat. And they're taxiing to the runway. And the stewardess or flight attendant was going over the rules, and they was like, the window blinds have to be up during takeoff and landing. Why? If my shade is down, what is the pilot doing that they need my window shade to be up so I can see out the window? I don't get it. Are they sitting there driving like, hey, I can't see, open up that blind back there? I don't get it. But anyways, that's the rules. So we're getting ready to take off. And we start cruising down that fucking runway, boy. And I'm freaking the fuck out. And I'm sitting there watching the ground below me. And I was still kind of cool with that. And then when we started the takeoff, I felt like Bugs Bunny in that rocket, just watching Earth pull away from him. I can't imagine we were even 10 feet off the ground, and I shut that blind real quick. For some stupid reason, I kept looking down, and I'm looking down and I'm seeing the beach. We were that close to the water, looking down, seeing the beach in Tampa, and I'm looking down, and all of a sudden I see nothing but blue, and I'm freaking the fuck out. We're over the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. So I started to calm down. I'm good. We land in Houston. And then I had to take this plane that was probably no bigger than my pen. Yeah, on this plane, there was 2 seats on one side, 1 seat on the other. I'm sitting on the aisle seat. And you remember, now, I had been up, I had worked a 10-hour shift, got off at 4 a.m., went 2 hours into Tampa, another 2 hours in the plane to Houston. Finally, got me on the plane. I fucking passed out. I'm exhausted. Next thing I know, I got woke up from the airplane coming down. I'm looking forward. The stewardess is strapped into her little seat that's hanging on a door. I'm sitting in the chair, reclined, no seatbelt, tray table down. I'm thinking, now all these rules that they said, they didn't wake me up to tell me, hey, we're getting ready to land. You need to put your tray table up, put your chair in the full and upright position, and put your seatbelt on. The bitch wanted me dead. That's all I'm saying. The bitch wanted me dead. Well, that's it. That's another Video Freak Show wrapped up. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will always post things on there that are not just the Video Freak Show, just things that I pop in my head, and I'll put up a little something on there. You never know what it's going to be. But also, Season 2 of the Video Freak Show is on YouTube. Go to my website, freakmasterroth.com. I never know what's going to be on there. I have an Artist of the Week. I have a special section coming up. You'll just have to wait to see what that's going to be about. But yeah, come back every week. Don't forget to vote if you want me to do a live Video Freak Show or not on my website. That's about that. Thanks.